I'm not very well rested. I'm quite tired still. I cannot shift what's on my chest.
Oh, great. Why do we start the podcast with you moaning about your phlegm again? That's always good. I mean, that's really what everyone's tuning in for, isn't it?
That's what they want to hear.
Update from you.
I think they actually want an update from Alice. That went down really well. Hello, Rob.
Oh, God, she's back. Please, Alice, walk away.
Okay, sorry.
Well, speaking of uncomfortable situations... Well, we were speaking of uncomfortable situations.
Well, being around Alice, yeah, and having a cold, so I suppose so.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you been next door at all?
No, I don't think I have, actually. Here, in the clubhouse, no.
I just roamed in, and Ken was naked under a very small towel, having a quite vigorous massage.
What?
Yeah. I didn't really know what to do. You know, when you walk in a situation, because I went in just looking for some extra chairs for later on when people, you know, it's going to be busy later with the party and everything. And I thought, I'll just try and bring in some chairs and help out. I walked in and there was one of those temporary masseuse tables. And it's a tiny woman. I mean, she was like about 5 foot flat, I would say, maybe even 4 foot something, on a stool, really getting in with the elbow into all sorts of parts. And then, this is the point I had to leave because I didn't really know what to do. I don't think they knew I was there.
You didn't leave before then, did you?
Well, I was frozen. I was like frozen into a kind, you know, when you're like agog and your eyes are aflare and your mouth's open.
Yeah.
And then the point that I really had to just get out of there was she then sort of started lifting up his calf, you know, sort of like putting it on the shoulder and then leaning up and the sort of leg. And for a man his age, the stretch is quite extraordinary. But then obviously the small flannel-like towel slipped away and I saw stuff I can't unsee.
You don't want to... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's quite a big lad, so a small towel... It's not particularly useful. Yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
Hold on, we're in...
That's going on right now.
Now?
Yeah, it's going on right now. Yeah.
Can I have a look? Can I go and... I'll be back in a minute.
I mean, if you want to.
Have a quick peek,
I'll be back in a minute. Hold on, I'll just have a look.
Yeah, go. James, how are you? Because you, I mean, talking of massage, you had one in Thailand, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. And I got to say, I did not enjoy it.
Did you not? Was it a couples massage?
No, we got it done at the same time, but it wasn't really a couples massage. It was at a temple in Bangkok, and it was the Thai massage.
You had a massage in a temple?
Yeah, they did them there because it's like a big.
I think this is a scam. This is a fake temple that you got handed a leaflet.
I need to leave. I need to go. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. That is something a man should not see.
No.
That loincloth is not leaving a lot for the imagination.
Really
that is horrendous.
Isn't.
The noise is coming out of there as well from him.
Yes,
he's terrifying. Yeah.
Yes. Was she walking on him?
She was walking. There were boiling stones on his chest.
Yeah.
And then she's walking up his legs, but his hands are it was horrendous. He was screaming, "We need to leave! I don't like it here anymore."
A hot conker massage.
A hot conker massage. Yeah, I think he's selling. There were chestnuts. He's selling them after as well.
I saw chestnuts for sure in there. I don't know if they were conkers.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, I know. I mean, funny things massage, aren't they? Carry on, James. So you went to a fake temple where they put some massage.
No, I promise you.
James had a Thai massage.
It was the Temple of the Reclining Buddha, so it was one of the proper ones.
Oh, the famous Temple of the Reclining Buddha.
Yeah, Google it.
The Reclining Buddha, as opposed to the supine guru or whatever.
It's a part of their monk religious things as well. The Thai massages there, it's quite well revered. But anyway, we go in and it was kind of like a doctor's waiting room, and there was multiple people waiting for a massage, and we signed up for one. It wasn't too expensive, and then me and T were seen at the same time. It was a male masseuse.
Independent rooms.
No, we were just laid on beds,
So
next
it was
to each
kind of
other.
like a couple's massage. This is what I think is quite odd, but anyway, carry on.
Yeah, and then for the entire, it was only half an hour long, but it felt like an hour and a half. And it's like I'd sort of signed up to Fight Club or something. He was just very, very slowly and methodically beating me up, is what it felt like.
Yeah,
and
cool.
I don't think T minded it. I was looking next to her, and she just seemed all right, and I was moaning and groaning. I was like,
yeah,
for this entire time, and then I did not feel any more relaxed when I left. Pointless endeavour.
Yes. Well, I have an experience of a massage that went entirely wrong.
I don't know if I want to hear this story.
There are 3 types of massage, I think, aren't there?
Okay.
Which is
a good one, a bad one, and a happy one.
yes, I've got a story about all 3.
Okay,
but
strap in, guys.
That's what they said. I think there's a functional massage whereby you've got a particular ailment that's sort of drifting into chiropractor, osteopath, proper, like targeted, experienced professional masseuse in a sports massage or performance massage context. So there's those ones. Then there's those where you're like, oh, I could actually just do with like decompressing, relaxing. I'm a bit tense. It's kind of like a leisure massage, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then there is the luxury massage where you don't actually need anything, but you're in a luxury environment, a hotel or on a holiday or something, and you're like, oh, sorry, I'm just going to let's do the whole candlely experience and all that sort of stuff. And I've had all 3, but and there is probably a 4th category, Jack, you're right.
Yes,
but
so you've had all 4, actually.
It was my mate Paul Simpson's 40th birthday, and he'd hired a villa in Marrakech in Morocco, and we'd had a great weekend of, being fun. It had a pool. I mean, it was like November, so it wasn't exactly hot, but we were in and out of the pool and like drinks around the pool, day drinking, lovely stuff, a walking trip to the Atlas Mountains. It was a really lovely experience. But then various people, on these holidays, some people had left on Monday morning, some of us were flying out on Monday evening. So after the sort of excesses of the weekend, a few of us decided that we would try and get a hammam, which is a really nice experience of not just masseurs, but, scrubs and cleanliness, where you go to, well, what we all had in mind was going to the Sofitel in Morocco, where you go to marble desks and it's really soft, thick white towels. And we were all going to have like a scrub and a steam and a great massage. And so we started looking into those things, and they were all booked out because it turned out that there was essentially a bank holiday in Morocco and all these things had been booked up. So we'd had a fixer driver guy who had been driving us in and out of Marrakech during our stay. And we were like, we're really struggling to book a hammam. And he was like, don't worry, I can help you there. And we're like, oh, that's great. And so...
Come to this alleyway.
Was his name Slippery Keith or something?
Slippery Keith. I know him.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, so he picked us up in our little minibus, drove us through into Marrakech, and then drove us through like the luxury area. There's like one of those horrible areas that's just full of Louis Vuitton shops and all the rest of it and blah, blah, blah. So we're like, oh, maybe it could be quite good. Past and through that area, and then down into what was a sort of equivalent of a Moroccan council estate. It felt like 5-storied urine-stained stairwells of a place.
Open Regis.
Pulled us up outside. Out came a guy who opened the door.
Hello, Rob.
What are you doing in Marrakech?
Hello, Rob. I never know. What are you doing in Marrakech, Rob? I've just met Buttery Kenneth. He's just given me a rub down.
Is he related to Slippery Keith?
He is, yes, they're twins.
But we went down this corridor. Oh my God! And when you're like, this is wrong. We all instinctively felt it was wrong.
Yeah.
There was like 6 of us. We were led down this corridor, up some stairwells, and then into this, and you could smell like Marlboro Red coming from behind curtains, and not, essential oils.
No.
But you could smell Marlboro Red. And we were like, oh, God. And we sat on this sort of 70s leatherette sofa like you find in a student house. And then we were handed these menus that were like, when there's sort of laminated folders of like with various massages available.
Were you in my local curry house? Or
Exactly what it felt like.
Yeah.
And we were like, all looked at each other, and we all knew instinctively this was wrong, and we had a moment here to leave, but none of us took it because we were being so British about the situation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We didn't want to make a fuss.
Yeah.
So all sat, offered some tea. I asked where the toilet was to go to the bathroom, went into the toilet.
Had a panic attack.
Well, opened the bowl of the toilet, which was splattered
Oh my God.
with someone else's feces.
Okay,
And
this is
it
not
was-
a nice story.
No. And so I came out and said to everyone, guys, that toilet is horrific. And so I sort of mentioned to the staff, like, I don't know if you want to clean the toilet. There's been...
Oh, you're one of those guys. That's not very British.
Yeah, well...
I'd have been like,
I
oh,
was
lovely
just-
toilet, yes.
So we all said, at that point, we just confirmed that we were in the wrong place. But we then obviously carried on, didn't want to make a fuss. And
course.
she took us off in threes. I went with a couple of girlfriends of mine, and we were handed, you know, when you've left towels
God,
in the washer for 2 weeks, and then
yeah.
you take them out and then dry them, and they're all got that damp, musty quality.
Yeah. Much like Ken has in that room next door.
Yes. We were handed dressing gowns and put them on, all going, oh God.
Yeah, like punching through as it's like putting your hands in
and
corrugated paper.
It hadn't been dried fully. It was all slightly damp still. It'd sort of been, oh God. And then me and my two friends went into the steam room, which had like a table on it to do a scrub, which is what a hammam normally is. So we had to watch each other, which was odd in the first instance. And my first friend, bless her, sort of suffers from a bit of psoriasis, you know, so she was the first one in, and, you know, this is great for her skin. But then this young woman who sort of straddled her and started scrubbing her skin, but every 10, 15 seconds or so was going like...
Oh, my God.
She basically had TB, is what happened. And we were in this steam environment, and she was scrubbing her skin. Then she sort of rinsed out the cloth and invited my other friend to get on to scrub her with the same cloth that she'd been scrubbing my friend who suffers a bit from psoriasis with, and then start doing her skin. I was then third with the same cloth. And then we were sent off. Yeah. Then we were sent off into our little private massage booths, which were curtains, and essentially sort of 6 elderly prostitutes emerged from behind the Marlborough Red rug and came and started straddling us in all kinds of ways, much like is happening to Ken next door.
Quite.
Yeah. And it was the most tense, uncomfortable thought. You know, my whole body was in a high state of tension. And we all completed that, all came in slightly like we'd all been assaulted in some way, you know. We also staggered in a slightly numb daze.
Unhygienic days.
Yeah. And then the guy, the pimp, essentially, sort of then wanted a cash payment.
Yeah, I was going to say.
More than was advertised in the laminated folder.
Of course.
We didn't have cash on us, so he marched us almost like with a knife in our back to a local cash point where, you know, it was very clear that they needed cash and he needed it now from all of us. Marched us to the cash point, came back, we paid, and we got out of there.
Okay, moral of the story is don't be so stupid when you're on the other continents. What the hell
just
are you doing?
say when you're in a different... When you're uncomfortable, back your instincts.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, actually, I don't need to be and not be very British. Actually, fuck this. This is shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not actually changing mine. Thanks ever so much, mate. Yeah. But then you know, it did feel like we were going to be like held at gunpoint if we'd have done that.
Well, yeah, that's also... I mean, that sounds foul. What a horrible experience. The only time I've ever had a massage abroad was in Budapest at one of the spas, and it was lovely.
Budapest.
I love Budapest. Yeah. I love the time. I've spoken a lot about Budapest. I love it there.
I know.
The spas and stuff are great there. They're also really cool.
They have a lot of hot spas, don't they?
Hot
there,
springs,
people
yeah,
go
lovely.
outdoor hot springs spas. Yeah,
the one up, I can't remember what it's called. The yellow one. There's loads. The yellow one, not the one that's in the cliff. If you go towards the back wing of the building and you've got a stinking hangover, bit of advice: just walk all the way through that wing, and it's like an aisle of different rooms. One scented with rose petals, one scented with lavender, whatever. And you're walking through. As soon as you leave, you've sweated everything out, and then you're ready for a pint of vodka. It's great.
Yeah,
really good for you.
Did you go to one of those clubs in Budapest that's like
Budapest? Come on, man. This is. Come on, chill out, everyone.
That's like you're in the baths, but you're clubbing.
Yes, that was the one I went to.
That was one of them in Old Street, I think.
That seems really unsanitary and disgusting to me.
Yes.
Old Street, yeah.
There used to be one of them.
What was it called? What are they called?
Do you know that one side of the river's Buda and the other side of the river is Pest?
Pest,
Yeah.
I don't know which one's Buda. I think Buda's the old one, Pest is the young one. And
that's the same with London, but not many people know that.
What one?
One side's London and the other side's Don. Yeah.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I don't think that's true. No.
That's not true.
Well, Don is a river, isn't it?
Yeah, and Lund doesn't mean anything.
Londinium was its first name.
Yeah.
That's right. Top is Lon, middle's River's Don, and under it is Inium.
You're an idiot, James.
You're just making this up.
Yeah, you're being an idiot.
You don't strike me as a history of art, as a Grecian Roman scholar, James, with the greatest respect.
But in terms of like massages and stuff, now every job I've ever done, we've had in every company, we've either had an osteopath, a physio, or even just like a relaxing one.
Are you one of those actors that always feigns some sort of injury and stress and gets one at great expense to the company?
Yes. Why am I lying? Yes, that's exactly true. Why would I lie to you? No, I'm joking. Every single company I've been in, they've always had. Because I don't know if you know, Rob, but I'm an elite athlete. Every job that I've done,
finely tuned.
Yeah, finely tuned. So, like, curious incident, we had a guy come in, and it was like the relaxing version of the four that we pointed out to earlier.
Yes, yeah.
And it was just in a small little like stock room in the theatre in the Apollo substage, and candles, essential oils. I just finished the show. I'm really hurting. And after, you just feel like $1 million. Cut to Warhorse, we had 3 or 4 physios, and they would just
for the puppeteers. That's
They would just beat you up. And I was quite badly injured in Warhorse. My knee was absolutely fucked and I had to have MRIs, and they found out I haven't got an ACL and all that kind of stuff. So I had to do loads of work on it, all that kind of shit. So I had to have an unbelievable amount of work on my IT bands. Do you know what they are?
No.
I
mean, is that like broadbands?
Yes, broadbands. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, IT bands. So I don't know what the real name is, what IT stands for, but it's
information technology.
Oh, shut up. Basically, it's like it attaches your. I know I'm not a fucking physio or a sports scientist, so I don't know. But it's basically where your hip bones are, where they point out at the front, and it attaches. I think.
Do you know your hip bone's connected to your thigh bone?
I don't. I'm standing and clapping. I think Ken even dobbed his towel then as he walked past. It's very impressive. But basically, I think it attaches your abs, your abdominals, your lower abdominals to your, I guess your quad muscles around the front. It's a very thick tendon or ligament, or whatever it's called. Basically,
and you don't have any.
I don't fucking have any. Basically, what she had to do was, I'm not like hench or anything. I've got a bit of podge, so like
hench or anything. You're not hench.
Yeah, I'm not hench or like strong
or anything.
Yeah, or anything. I'm not any of those things. So I've got a bit of podge, right? So she had to pick up my inch of podge, pick it up with 2 fingers, right? I'm not joking. Pick it up, move it to the side, then get my IT band, pick that up. It's really hard to explain, but I'm telling you.
I think I can see it. Yeah.
They're like, lift it up, and then she literally just gets her thumb and presses as painfully and as hard down as possible. And apparently, it releases tension. But I used to feel violently sick every time she did it. It was
I think this makes me think of dental hygienists, and I think they're from the same training school. Yeah. In that, actually, all of this is bullshit, and what they're really into is getting paid to inflict pain on people. They just get a massive pleasure out of like just making people really uncomfortable.
Yeah. I think so.
I mean, during the shows though, they were integral and they do help. Not in the moment. In the moment, it fucking helps.
No, it is part. It's a physical really thing, help. And part of why I thought it'd be funny to talk about this is that I'd seen this clip on Instagram. I don't have social media, but I'd seen an Instagram reel that was a bit old about Wayne Rooney talking about John Terry and Frank Lampard having their massages. Did you see that? You hear about that?
It's the most ridiculous thing.
Yeah. And obviously I understand like there's a lot of culture of sports massage in all professional sports and indeed performance, as we've been talking about. But apparently the Chelsea manager used to like do Wayne Rooney like third last, then lamps and...
Just to jump in, not the manager, wasn't the Chelsea manager.
Did I say manager?
Yeah, Jose Mourinho wasn't running around.
Used to get in there and...
With cocoa butter and
massage John Terry's band, IT band.
It also wasn't Chelsea, it was England.
It was England, but it was the Chelsea masseuse who was with England because they brought him specifically. And then apparently, according to Wayne Rooney, that then he would massage John Terry and Frank Lampard in their bed, put them to bed, put the duvet over them like tucking up a child, and massage their feet at the end of the duvet until they fell asleep.
Yeah. It's really cute.
That is really cute. It's nice. It's a bit weird, but sort of... I mean, how old would they have been?
It's juvenile, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very odd. Very, very
Yeah,
odd.
or a little bit wanky and a bit sort of diva-y, isn't it? I mean, that's surely not integral to performance.
No, it is a bit wanker and divvy. But footballers do weird things with toes. I don't want you to talk about Paul Scholes and his daughter.
What did that? Oh,
I'm sorry?
What's that?
Do you know that story?
Nope.
No, I don't. It's best you explain, otherwise we'll be libelled.
There's a video of him. It's pretty gross. There's a video of him sucking his daughter's toes.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, just to be clear, we don't have an in-house lawyer, so it's important that this is accurate.
I'm telling you, there is a video of Paul Scholes sucking his daughter's toes.
Really?
Was there poison on them?
I don't know. I think his daughter put it on his Instagram or something. It's really good. I'm going to find it now.
Yeah,
Paul
it's best
Scholes'
to.
toes. Yeah.
With the caption "True Love." That's not an AI-generated thing.
It's
is
real. This is
It
from
didn't
8 years
look
ago.
AI to me. It looks
No.
like a phone camera.
Is he biting her toenails?
I don't know.
What the
What's the
hell?
message underneath?
It says true
That
love.
looks like a prosthetic. Is that a real leg?
No, I think
Yeah.
that is a real leg, yeah.
The caption is video of Paul Scholes with his daughter's feet in his mouth emerges the night before they play Liverpool.
That
So that's interesting, isn't it? Maybe it's something to do with footballers and feet.
Have you had... Oh, speaking now, I really got to be careful here, but this is one of these reported stories. I won't name names.
Alleged.
But I did date a guy who is a professional masseur in a high-end Mayfair hotel.
Right.
And a current Premier League and England footballer was a regular guest there.
Current. Okay.
And would often, towards the end of the massage, say, I've got a bit more time if you've got a bit more time.
Dear.
And ask for an extension and
an
some
extension on
extra
what?
services to the massage. To which this guy said he
Partook.
complied, really, yeah.
Well,
So, and he
that
said it
doesn't
was
surprise
rife
me.
and it was a common request from this particular football. And he also said it's not uncommon in a lot of footballers, actually.
I can imagine. Well, if we're going to change the subject...
It's not common in people, is it? Let's be honest.
No, it's not.
Because I think I do find them quite intimate, but not in the intimate sense that you might imagine. But I find that the most intimate bit that I always feel quite, is when my hands are massaged.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Because often that's the point that I feel that's really sensitive and feels quite intimate from someone. Do you go for a guy or a girl massage when you have a massage?
It doesn't really matter.
You don't mind?
Not fussed. I think, it doesn't really go into my mindset, really. I have... The two people I had during Evan, I don't want to say his name because you'll know him. He's an incredible osteopath, and there was two of them, and it's really weird. You kind of get... I remember going into his office and going, oh, is such and such here because I need that sort of massage today.
Yeah.
Less harsh and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it is an incredibly intimate moment. It's not sexual. I've never had a sexual experience.
Have you never?
No.
Have you
I've
actually
never,
not?
No, never felt it, no. It's a very intimate thing, but I'm there to get better, do you know what I mean? It's a sport massage and all that kind of stuff.
Have you never been has that been hinted at in any massage that you've been in, that's available should you make it clear that you want an extra service? Have you ever been in that situation?
I wouldn't take up the offer either.
Nothing else
You
to do.
wouldn't?
You know?
Definitely not. Would you?
I'm only pausing because my dad's a big listener
Your
of
dad
the
listens
podcast.
to this, yeah.
But-
I'll take that as a yes then.
It depends on the context and the situation. I mean, I think, I just want to be clear here, the vast majority of times I've had a massage is because I've wanted to address something very specific. And, I mean, this is a horrible segue I just want to shout out to the Rebalance Clinic in London, where actually there is James Burkitt, who's an amazing osteopath. Is he a chiropractor or an osteopath? What's the difference between osteopath and chiropractor?
Osteopathy and whatever it is, chiropractic. Chiropractors do more bones and joints and releasing tension from that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So they'll get you in positions and then make a quick jolt, and then you'll pop and it will release tension and all that kind of stuff. An osteopath, what gets confusing as well, from my understanding, there's two trains of osteopathy as well.
Yeah.
So osteopathy in terms of sports massages can get into muscles and releasing tension and all that kind of stuff and iron out, all that kind of stuff. But the other one is very sort of homeopathic and natural, in terms of moving energy around your body and all that kind of stuff. So that's an important one as well.
That's massage therapy, is it?
Yeah.
I've just Googled it. Osteopath, trained 3 to 8 years, and their treatment style is stretching and body manipulation along with imaging and medication, can prescribe medication.
Oh, cool.
Chiropractor, 4 years specialised study, muscle and joint manipulation to realign the spine and maintain healthy nerves. Cannot prescribe medications.
That makes sense.
Because James, at the rebalance, I had an issue with plantar fasciitis, which I know you have too.
Yeah.
And I'd had a real issue also. It was all coming. That was independent. But then I had my dodgy knee, my MCL, ACL, whatever it was, which was playing in to give me hamstring issues. Then I was having issues with my glutes, all because I was compensating my running because of my knee stuff.
If you're struggling with something in your neck, 9 times out of 10 it will run down to your calf sometimes.
Yeah.
Mental.
And I went to see this guy on recommendation, and he was such a great guy and had a really good chat. And I remember I asked him the difference between osteopath and chiropractor, and obviously didn't retain what he'd said. But first of all, he just really understood, did various little tests and questions and all the rest of it, and then went right to that, manipulated my legs around my spine, my arms, body, did all kinds of things, hearing clicks and all sorts of stuff. Then he went into my plantar fasciitis with a very heavy massage and a massage gun, which was so painful, and it bruised my foot. But within a week, I was amazing. Yeah. I mean, honestly, and I haven't looked back, actually, with issues around hamstrings.
I think
really,
I might have
really
had
good.
James. He's an incredible...
Based in Waterloo, does a lot in theatres and stuff like that. I'd highly recommend if anyone's having an issue. And it was the best hour spent. I mean, so good. But yeah, I mean, I diverted them from the original question around extra. I think I'd definitely been in situations. I remember being in, I think I was in Bali, and it was sort of clear that was an offer if I wanted, which I declined. There are other actors, a lot of actors, trainers, masseurs, as a sort of filling job. Yeah. I've got a few mates who do that as a between jobs thing, and they sort of roam London and getting on tubes with their massage, their massive portable massage table.
Well, yeah. Have you ever done the walk-in back rubs? Have you ever done one of those?
Oh, like in airports or shopping centres?
There's one opposite the Theatre Royal on Drury Lane.
Is there?
Yeah, I walked in there a couple of times. I remember walking through Covent Garden, and I was like, my back is fucking killing me. And literally stopped, looked to my right, and I was like, walk-in back rubs. Walked in. It was stupidly expensive, but you just get an incredible back rub for 20 minutes, half an hour. It's great. And then we put lots to the theatre and went back to work. It's really great. I think that's quite a good idea, actually, as well, because, especially in central London, a lot of people sit in offices and sitting like this and, horrible. The tension.
Where do you hold tension? Where does it go in your body?
My neck and my upper back.
Yeah, and traps here.
Yeah, my upper back is a mess. But because I've got one leg short than the other, and yes, I haven't got a complex about it at all. It's fine, whatever. The left side of my back and the left side of my body is a lot stronger and, bigger because there's more of it than my right side. So I carry a lot of pain, and it's not horrendous, but as I'm getting older a bit, I'm starting to notice it a bit more. But my left side of my back has to work a hell of a lot harder than my right. And I carry it all the way down my left, so it's quite sore. Back kills.
Where do you get it, James?
In here.
Head, forehead.
In your head.
Yeah.
Like headachy pain, tension.
Yeah,
headaches.
Sometimes,
Yeah, I get that too.
I get sinusy stuff. I also get incredible bad tinnitus when I'm stressed and tense, because everything around your neck here and your traps and your shoulders, if that's tense, it leads to the top of your head. You get your sinuses squeezed, you get your eustachian tubes squeezed, everything squeezed, and then you get that fucking horrible ringing in your ears. I get it all the time. So there you go. Not that I'm a fucking... Again, none of this on today's episode is legit professional medical advice, okay? Just to let you know.
I could actually really do with a massage, I'll be honest. It's also been on my mind.
Are you
recently.
good at giving massages?
Nah, I can't be arsed with that.
I'm really good at it.
Are you? What, in like a sort of lover way, like, hey, should we spend a night in? And do you want to... Or do you mean like, in what context would you give someone a massage?
Any context.
It's an intimate exchange. I wouldn't really want you to give me a massage.
We had to give massages every morning at drama school.
Yeah, but I don't think you're allowed to do that now.
Do you not think?
It is part of a vocal warm. It's quite a common thing, isn't it, that you would sort of go in pairs and you would start loosening, massaging around the lungs and the shoulders and trying to release the tension in the what are these bits called?
Your love handles.
What are they called? The muscles between the ribs.
Intercostal.
Oh, yeah, your intercostals, yeah.
Speaking of this, actually, just to change fucking tack completely. Just read an article. Fucking tack. An article in The Guardian about how actors are getting really pissed off about having to self-tape for everything.
Yes, I read it.
Did you read it? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
It's really sort of getting out of control now.
Yeah.
The whole world is Rob, really, isn't it?
Oh, should we not go down there? Because I've had a week of discussions about how crazy things are right now. I want to speak to my friends who are parents, actually, and how they feel about that for their children, because I'm like, well, at least I won't be here when it all goes to shit.
Really weird. I had a conversation with one of my best mates not so long ago, and I said he's very happy with his missus, his fiancée, and, they're fantastic people. And I said, kids down around the corner, and he went, mate, the state of the fucking world, why would I want it? Why the fuck would I want to bring humans into the fucking world at the moment? It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's not a tasty time.
Well, that's nice, isn't it? Well, thanks for joining us, Stage Door Athletic. We thought we'd sort of give an opportunity to relax and to, wind down and just have a moment to forget the world through massage therapy and talking therapy. Now we've thoroughly depressed you again and carried tension into the body.
We really rambled and ambled around lots of topics then, didn't we?
Yeah.
How am I going to write the blurb?
I'm going to nip next door and just see what's on offer.
All right, come back in a minute. James, did you not get a happy ending in Thailand?
No, I didn't. Actually, no. I felt very sad at the ending.
Oh,
after being
they never offer
heavily
sad
beaten
endings,
up.
do they?
No.
Would you like a sad ending and they just slap you and leave? That'd be quite funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I do like massages. I do need one as well because I play quite a lot of sport at the moment. My shoulders are absolutely fucked.
Well, after Rob is done, you can wait your turn and then you can have a go as well.
Oh, that sounds great. Yeah, shut the door. Thank you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What do you reckon they're doing? Oh, here comes Ken.
Well, he looks very happy at his ending.
Very happy. He looked very happy. He picks a lot of barrels up, to be fair, so he needs quite a lot of...
I've seen him jump over the bar.
Have you?
Yeah.
His calves are the sizes of like small minis.
Yeah.
He's got